In the annals of criminal history, few prison escapes have captured the public's imagination like the 1962 Alcatraz escape. Frank Morris, along with brothers John and Clarence Anglin, orchestrated a daring plan that involved months of meticulous preparation. They widened ventilation ducts beneath their sinks using discarded saw blades, metal spoons, and an improvised electric drill made from a vacuum cleaner motor. To conceal their work, they crafted dummy heads from a mixture of soap, toothpaste, concrete dust, and toilet paper, complete with paint and real hair from the barbershop floor. On the night of June 11, 1962, they placed these decoys in their beds and ventured into the utility corridor. Scaling a ventilation shaft to the roof, they descended to the ground, navigated 2 barbed wire fences, and launched a makeshift raft toward Angel Island. Despite extensive investigations, their fate remains a mystery, fueling endless speculation and inspiring films like Escape from Alcatraz. Another audacious escape occurred in Spain on April 5, 1976, when 29 political prisoners tunneled out of Segovia prison. The escapees, primarily members of the Basque separatist group ETA, spent months digging a tunnel from a hollow space behind the toilets in their cells to the prison's drainage system. They concealed their activities by replacing removed tiles and building a hidden door. After accessing the drainage tunnels, they sawed through bars to reach the outside. Once free, they hid in a truck and headed toward the French border. However, thick fog led them astray in the Navarre woodlands. Most were recaptured after a confrontation with the civil guards in Espinal, during which one prisoner was killed. Four managed to cross into France but were detained by French authorities, only to escape again. The event remains one of the most significant prison breaks in Spanish history. The Mountjoy prison helicopter escape on October 31, 1973, stands out for its boldness. 3 Provisional Irish Republican Army (IRA) volunteers, Seamus Toomey, J.B. O'Hagan, and Kevin Mallon, escaped from Dublin's Mountjoy prison via a hijacked helicopter that landed in the exercise yard. The IRA had initially planned to use explosives to facilitate the escape, but shifted to the helicopter plan after the first attempt failed. A man posing as Mr. Leonard hired a helicopter under the pretense of an aerial photography session. On the day of the escape, the helicopter landed briefly in the prison yard, allowing the 3 men to board and fly to safety. This escape embarrassed the Irish government and led to increased security measures in prisons nationwide. In 1966, George Blake, a former MI6 agent turned Soviet spy, executed one of the most infamous prison breaks in British history. With assistance from peace activists Michael Randall and Pat Pottle, as well as Irish criminal Sean Burke, Blake escaped from London's Wormwood Scrubs prison. The plan involved months of preparation, culminating in Blake scaling the prison wall using a handmade rope ladder. He was then transported to East Berlin and eventually Moscow. Blake's harsh 42-year sentence was perceived by some as politically motivated, which garnered sympathy from his accomplices. Decades later, Randall and Pottle were revealed as his helpers, leading to a highly publicized trial in 1991. They argued their actions were driven by moral necessity and were acquitted by the jury, reflecting a belief in the fairness of their motives. Blake lived out his days in Moscow, passing away in 2020. The 2015 escape from Clinton Correctional Facility in Dannemora, New York, captivated the nation. Convicted murderers Richard Matt and David Sweat, with assistance from prison seamstress Joyce Tilly Mitchell, orchestrated a complex plan involving smuggled power tools. They cut through steel walls and navigated a network of underground tunnels, emerging from a manhole outside the prison walls. A massive 22-day manhunt ensued, ending with Matt being shot and killed and Sweat being captured and sentenced to additional prison time. Mitchell was arrested and sentenced to up to 8 years in prison for her role, although she was released in 2020 after serving over 4 years. The escape highlighted vulnerabilities in prison security and was later dramatized in the miniseries Escape at Dannemora. Tanya Smith's 1988 prison escape is a tale of audacity and cunning. Convicted of bank and wire fraud, Smith orchestrated a $40 million scam that frustrated the FBI for decades. Born in Minneapolis to community-oriented parents, she initially aimed to help people, using her skills to redistribute money. However, her crimes eventually grew, leading to her imprisonment. In 1988, she disguised herself as a lawyer and walked out of prison. Despite facing harsh sentences and numerous betrayals, she remained determined to redeem herself and challenge racial prejudice. Smith's memoir, Never Saw Me Coming, details her life of crime, prison break, and eventual release in 1999. Now living outside Los Angeles, she has rebuilt her life and written her story as an inspiration, working on a second book. Tanya Smith's life is a testament to resilience and transformation. After her release in 1999, she sought to rebuild her life, focusing on her family and personal growth. Her memoir, Never Saw Me Coming, published in 2024, offers an unflinching look into her past, detailing her journey from a young woman with noble intentions to a mastermind of a $40 million bank fraud scheme. The book has garnered attention for its candidness and the complex portrait it paints of Smith. Born and raised in Minneapolis, Smith was exposed to both privilege and poverty from an early age. Her father owned the Capri Theater, a venue that played a significant role in launching Prince's career. This environment allowed her to witness the stark contrasts between wealth and struggle, shaping her worldview and, ultimately, her actions. Her initial foray into crime was driven by a desire to help those in need. Using her burgeoning computer skills, Smith began manipulating bank systems to void utility bills and overdue mortgages for people in her community. Between the ages of 15 and 16, she managed to void people's utility bills around 300 times, showcasing her early aptitude for navigating complex systems. However, the thrill of these transactions and the allure of what money could bring led her down a darker path. Her operations expanded, and by her early 20s, Smith was orchestrating sophisticated bank frauds, bringing in substantial sums of money. Her ability to exploit vulnerabilities in the banking system allowed her to amass wealth rapidly, funding a lifestyle that included luxury cars and high-end shopping sprees. Despite her criminal success, Smith's actions were not without consequence. She faced numerous challenges, including betrayals by those she trusted and the constant threat of law enforcement. Her eventual capture led to a series of legal battles, during which she demonstrated remarkable resilience and intelligence. Her escape from prison in 1988, disguised as a lawyer, remains one of the most audacious prison breaks in recent history. Smith's story is not just about crime, but also about redemption. After serving her sentence, she focused on rebuilding her life, reconnecting with her family, and finding legitimate employment. Her memoir serves as both a cautionary tale and an inspiring story of personal transformation, highlighting the complexities of human behavior and the possibility of change. Today, Smith lives a quiet life in Southern California, enjoying the peace of suburban motherhood. She has expressed a desire to use her experiences to inspire others, particularly those who may feel marginalized or underestimated. Her story continues to captivate audiences, with discussions about potential film adaptations of her memoir underway. Smith's journey underscores the importance of understanding the factors that lead individuals to make certain choices. Her early exposure to economic disparities, combined with her intelligence and ambition, set the stage for her criminal endeavors. Yet, her ability to reflect on her actions and seek redemption offers a powerful message about the human capacity for change. In her memoir, Smith delves into the psychological aspects of her decisions, providing readers with a nuanced perspective on her life. She discusses the challenges of living a double life, the impact on her family, and the internal conflicts she faced. This introspection adds depth to her narrative, allowing readers to empathize with her journey. Smith's story also sheds light on systemic issues within the criminal justice system. Her experiences highlight the disparities in sentencing, particularly for individuals involved in white-collar crimes. By sharing her story, she hopes to contribute to broader conversations about justice, rehabilitation, and societal reintegration. As she continues to share her experiences, Smith remains committed to personal growth and helping others. Her journey from a young woman with a desire to help her community to a convicted felon, and ultimately to a reformed individual, serves as a testament to the complexities of human nature and the possibility of redemption. Smith's life story is a compelling example of how early influences and personal choices can shape one's path. Her transformation from a community-oriented individual to a criminal mastermind and back to a reformed citizen offers valuable insights into the human experience. Her memoir stands as a testament to her resilience and serves as an inspiration to others facing similar challenges. Through her writing, Smith aims to provide a candid account of her life, hoping to deter others from making similar mistakes. She emphasizes the importance of integrity, the consequences of unethical decisions, and the potential for personal growth. Her story encourages readers to reflect on their own choices and the impact they have on their lives and communities. Smith's narrative also highlights the role of technology in modern crime. Her ability to exploit banking systems underscores the need for robust cybersecurity measures and the ever-evolving nature of financial fraud. Her story serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance in protecting personal and institutional assets in the digital age. In sharing her experiences, Smith hopes to foster a deeper understanding of the factors that lead individuals to commit crimes. She advocates for more comprehensive support systems, education, and opportunities to prevent others from following a similar path. Her journey underscores the need for empathy and proactive measures in addressing the root causes of criminal behavior. Smith's life after prison demonstrates the challenges of reintegration into society. Despite her past, she has worked diligently to build a stable life, emphasizing the importance of second chances and the potential for individuals to reform. Her story challenges societal perceptions of former offenders and advocates for more inclusive approaches to rehabilitation. As discussions about criminal justice reform continue, Smith's experiences offer valuable insights into the complexities of crime, punishment, and rehabilitation. Her story forces people to question how society handles crime and whether true reintegration is ever fully possible for those who have served their time. Through her work, she continues to push the boundaries of what a second chance can truly mean, proving that people are more than their past mistakes. Sharon Kinney's story is one of mystery and intrigue. An American woman charged with 3 murders in the 1960s, Kinney escaped from a Mexican prison in 1969. Her whereabouts remained unknown until an anonymous tip in 2023 led to the identification of her remains in Alberta, Canada, where she had been living under the alias Deidre Glabus. Fingerprints confirmed her identity. Kinney led a secretive life under different names, married multiple times, and remained elusive, causing immense distress for her victims' families. The news of her death provided some closure, as all pending charges were subsequently dropped. Authorities continued to investigate her life, particularly from 1969 to 1979.